Hey everybody, what's going on? This is MW3 NWO bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 gun comparison, and today we're comparing the SCAR L and the M4A1. These are two really good guns, one that gets overlooked quite a bit, but both very good all-around guns. You get them both pretty early, so we're going to get right into the stats here. Remember to follow me on Facebook if you want to vote for which guns will be in next week's episode. The link for that will be in the description. First, the stats for the M4A1. As you can see, it has very high accuracy, good damage, and a very, very high fire rate. The damage and the fire rate are where you'll see the difference between it and the SCAR. This gun has a 42 damage at close range, which makes it very, very powerful in the close quarters combat. Alright, now here I'm going to show you the iron sights and a few other things. Like I was saying, this gun has a 42 damage up close and a very high fire rate. It actually kills the quickest out of... one of the quickest kills out of the assault rifles, so this gun you can use more like an SMG than an assault rifle a lot of times. Works very well in the distance too, but its damage drops down to 20, so you have to get, quite a few more hit markers for it to work. Alright, now for the optimal class setups for the M4. This gun is super versatile. You can use it a lot of different ways, but like I was saying, it kills so quickly up close that I like to run this gun in a rushing class, and I use it almost like a submachine gun. So when I do that, instead of going my normal route of like 2 attachments, I'll go with focus. Kick is really not needed on this gun. Really low recoil. Impact would be great, but when I run and gun and hip fire or whatever, just move around a lot, I like to go with focus because I get shot a lot when I'm getting into the close quarter stuff, and this will really keep that recoil from that down. I like to use a silencer just to stay off the map, but really anything would work. Whatever you feel best rushing with, like a lot of people run extended mags. That's one of my other favorite attachments. I don't really feel like it needs a sight because the iron sights are really good, but you could go with that if you wanted. I've been running the G18 silenced a lot as a backup lately, and I really like it, especially after the FMG9 patch. I know those are still great, but this is just kind of an alternative if you want to try something else. Again, when you're rushing, any of the top 3 work great. Frag, Semtex, throwing knife. Those tend to be my favorites for my rushing class. The bottom 3 more for my objective or playing back class. I love running flash grenades. Another thing you could go with if you really wanted to rush is a scrambler. I haven't seen a lot of people using it, but that would work really well. Just about anything works okay, but those are my favorites. Now, with this gun, the fire rate is so incredibly high, you will chew through bullets very quickly. So I tend to run scavenger, so I can replenish those very fast. If you're, like I said, if you're gonna rush like I'm setting this class up, then extreme conditioning works great. Sleight of hand is not really needed. You can use it if you want, but this gun reloads really quick anyways. Quick draw is just about a must on all of my rushing classes, but feel free to use what you want. This is the most versatile perk tier, I think. Hardline is good. I really like to go with quick draw though, and I like to go with stalker. If you can get your sights on these guys with this gun at close quarters, if you can move around the corner faster, you're gonna set them down really, really quickly. So another option would be steady aim or dead silence, but stalker seems to work the best for me. And again, you can run any of the point streaks that you want. Just go with what you like the best. Now for the stats for the SCAR. It looks very, very close. Like I said, the main difference where you're going to see between it and the M4 is the fire rate and I believe the damage. They're a very similar gun. They work a lot the same ways. The range is also lower, but the stats are actually the same on the two on range, so don't pay attention to that. Alright, now here's the SCAR's iron sights. I think they're one of the best iron sights in the game. Now this gun has a 35 damage at close quarters and 20 at range, so it has the same range damage multiplier that the M4 has. I'll show you here in just a second. The one thing that kind of hurts it is the idle sway on this gun is very high when you aim down sight at range. So stability might be something you want to run. It seems to sway more than some of the other assault rifles. You can see the bullet spread. The M4 is a little more circular, where this one is kind of side to side. Alright, now for the best class setups for the SCAR. Again, this is one of the most versatile guns in the game, so you can really run it however you want. I tend to go with my standard assault rifle setup and just go 2 attachments. Impact would be great for this gun, and again, stability, if you tend to aim down sights at long range with this gun, would be great, but I don't do a ton of that, but it's something to look into. I run silencer extended mags. That's my favorite setup. I run that on just about every class as far as my my primary assault rifle classes, so that's tends to be what I go with. For a secondary, I play a little more back with this gun. So I like to go with the Stinger. That's basically that gives you 2 points right off the bat. If anyone gets air support, you get 2 points towards your kill streak with a Stinger. So I like to run it just to kind of help myself get off the ground and help my team. Again, if I play more back, I'll use a Claymore. If I do rush with it, which is very possible, then you can run Simtex or throwing knife or whatever you like, but I tend to run a Claymore. And the trophy system gets really slept on in this game. This thing is a monster. Basically for 2 whatever, concussion, flash, you know, any of that, they cannot reach you with the trophy system up. So even a grenade, predator missile, things like that, trophy system kills it. So that's a really awesome tactical deal to use. In perk 1, I like to go sleight of hand pro. It doesn't really need it, but you know, it's just something I'm used to when I run the Scar. Scavenger would be good also. This gun does have a high fire rate, so it'll eat up bullets as well. Recon's something I like to run around with also, but either sleight of hand or Scavenger is usually the best for what I like to do. I run hardline most of the time on my primary setup, just because I like to get my kill streaks quicker. Like I said, if you're camping back a little more, the Blast Shield Pro will help you keep from getting naded. But I usually stick with hardline. Marksman is my favorite perk when I'm going to be aiming down sights at mid to long range. I can see these guys way before they can see me, and it's just it's a lot better than most of the other ones when you're trying to play more defensively. Alright guys, this has been the Scar L versus the M4A1. The M4 is definitely better at close range if you run it like an SMG. The Scar works better in just about all the other situations, but don't sleep on the M4. I really like that gun, especially as early as you get it. That thing can be really deadly if you use it right. Remember to follow me on Facebook if you want to vote on next week's gun, and just see when I post my videos. I post those on there every single time. I'm also looking into doing more giveaways and stuff on there, so just check that out and let me know what you think. I hope you guys liked the video, and I will catch you guys next time.